guys, what's up? How you all doing? So this is a video that I anticipated doing sometime this year definitely, but not this soon. You know, it's kind of like this month in particular for me, and I'm going to go over this, you know, in this video. It's just been such a successful and really great motivational month. Just kind of out of nowhere, really, to be honest with you. But the point of this video is I want to say a big thank you to you guys for the 10,000 subscribers. I have officially passed 10,000 subscribers. If I look now, as the time of recording this video, it's 10,440. And it's climbing like every single day. Like I'm getting almost 100 subscribers a day for some reason. It's like, yeah, like it's like tomorrow when I wake up, probably tomorrow by the end of the day, it's going to be 10,500 something. And really, it's just your support and your engagement and just you guys watching the content really has just been such a great experience this far, you know. And it's like I've been trying to put out this month quality content really, and you know, once in a while you get burnt out. I think I've kind of fell through on my, not fell through, but I kind of achieved my goal, which one of my goals this year, keep in mind, was to get 10,000 subscribers, but my other goal was to put up more videos. I want to do like a video at least every other day, and that was my plan. And I've been trying to stay as consistent as possible, trying to put out, okay, a video every single day. But you know, sometimes, you know, you have a busy schedule, it doesn't really work out, and so it's not like, you know, it's not something you can always do. But I have done my best, and I'm gonna continue doing my best for the remainder of this year to put out those videos, and so you guys have stuff to watch here on a consistent basis and everything like that. And just this month, I do want to add as well, I started streaming, and it was kind of random, to be honest with you. My parents took a week-long vacation, and I'm sitting here and I was like, you know, kind of bored by myself. I was playing Metal Gear Solid 5, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna go stream. I just want to see what's gonna happen. I feel like streaming, and I just put up the stream, and it got to the point where I started getting like a consistent viewing audience, where people enjoyed the stream, and that there was actual really good engagement. And if you've seen over the course of the past 2 weeks or so, you can see that, you know, I streamed the end of Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. I did a full stream playthrough, a full playthrough of The Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone DLC. It's all up on my channel. And I just actually recently, yesterday, I just finished all the side ops in Metal Gear Solid 5. So I did all the story missions and I did every single side ops in the game, which was a huge accomplishment for me to be able to get that done. And so, you know, it's those people who have been kind of asking for, okay, can you bring back playthroughs? Can you bring back playthroughs and playthroughs and playthroughs? It's kind of hard for me to sit here, okay, record a video, record a playthrough and do this. It's much easier for me just to stream it, because then it's like, okay, well, I can stream it, experience it for like the first time, and you know, everything's working out well, and I'm not losing quality by streaming it, and you guys get a playthrough, like, you know, series of me streaming the videos. Now, obviously, the streams are like 2 to 3 hours, but for you guys who are interested in watching those playthrough streams, I mean, I did a full playthrough of The Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone, just immediately up on my channel. There's 5 parts, and it was a really fun stream. It was really awesome, and I'm looking forward to streaming the full campaign of Halo 5 coming up this week. So, you know, it's just, I think streaming is going to be here to stay, in all honesty. I didn't really think of myself as a streamer. It's something I like to do every once in a while, but every single time I stream, I have like a consistent, you know, viewing audience that keeps coming back to me. And it's funny because not only do I have those people that keep coming back to watch it, I have those people who keep asking, okay, when's the next stream gonna be? When's the next stream gonna be? And so it's like, okay, you kind of feel like you have to, you know, follow up with that and give them another stream because they want it. And that's just what I've been, you know, kind of going through right now. Is I've been kind of dealing with all this cool excitement and kind of venturing out and doing new things, you know. And it's like I wanted to bring back gameplay discussions, you know, that I did really well at the beginning of this year, and it kind of fell through as I was playing more games and as I wasn't really having discussion topics up. I want to start doing that again. And I think instead of doing random gameplay discussions, I'll do them once in a while with news topics, and so you can have some of my opinions based on some of the news that's going on within the gaming sphere. And there's gonna be gameplay streams and gameplay stream playthroughs, you know, just again, like I'm probably going to stream the whole campaign of Halo 5 Guardians this week, which is going to be fantastic. And I figured out a way to get my Xbox One to stream to my PC, so I can have it up on my PC and have the screen, the OBS system capture the screen, and so you guys can get a full 1080p 60 frames per second stream by doing the Xbox to PC stream thing. So it's like I'm streaming the stream, basically. That's basically what I'm doing. So, but it's just great, you know. Great response regarding the stream. People are watching them. I'm looking at some of these streams and they have like over 200 views. Some of them, people are actually going back to watch them. So obviously you might be asking yourself, why all of a sudden was this huge subscriber jump? And it's still happening. It's a video I did a few years back, which is really the main culprit in this situation right here. It's the GameStop video I did. 3 years ago I did a video called GameStop Doesn't Like It When You Cancel Pre-Orders. And all I did was I came home from canceling a pre-order and buying like 5 used games, and all I did was talk about my experience. And that was it, because the guy was kind of being a little bit douchey about it. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll just make a video about this, because I just felt like putting out a random video. That video has 570,000 views to this day. I believe 2 days ago it had 520,000. So that's just to show you how much attention it's getting. I have no idea why it's getting that much attention. I don't know if when you type in GameStop, yeah, it's on the first page. It's, you know, one of the very first videos that you'll see, but it doesn't explain why people are all of a sudden interested in watching GameStop videos, especially a video that's 3 years old. And so it's that combined with the streams that I've been doing, so I get a consistent viewing audience with the stream. I get really good views off of that GameStop video in particular. I'm getting really good views off of the archived streams on YouTube, and what it's resulted in is me this month making triple as much as what I made last month. I made 3 times more money this month than what I made last month, from a result of the views on this randomly, and the streams and people watching the archive streams, as well as vlogs and general subscriber count. So it's been this really, really awesome, this last couple of weeks has just been really motivational, you know, and it's kind of came out of nowhere, and it just feels great to be sitting here doing this video. I know a lot of people want to say 10,000 subscribers. Subscribers don't matter. You know, it's not about people who subscribe, it's about people who watch the content, and they're perfectly right. It really doesn't matter people who subscribe if they don't watch the content. You need people to watch the content. But the reason 10,000 is so important for me is because every year for the past 2 years, 2 years? Yes, for the past 2 years, I've been applying to go to E3. And I wanted to go to the actual E3 event. You know, I can get into the conferences easy, but I want to go to the actual event. And I applied last year, and the guy said, listen, we don't look at anyone's YouTube channel if they don't have anything below 10,000 subscribers. That's our minimum count that you need to have. So he said, when you get 10,000 subscribers, reapply, and you'll have a better chance at, you know, being considered to go to E3. And me accomplishing this, you know, when I apply next year for E3 2016, I'm like, you know, really hoping that, okay, they're gonna look at that and be like, okay, he has over 10,000, however many subscribers, you know, I'll have at that time. I'm hoping that this growth rate will just continue to flourish. Obviously, it's gonna have an ending point, but I hope that it'll just go for a little bit longer, so I can, you know, I'm not gonna be sitting here applying when I have like, okay, you have almost 11,000 subscribers. You know, I want like a few thousand more, so it looks like it's a little bit more substantial. So that being said, this is great because there's now a very good positive chance finally that E3 will happen. And that's what I really wanted to do. You know, E3 was like the main big goal for me. And what I really wanted to do is just bring you guys that kind of first person, you know, point of view content. Me walking through the show floor, me doing impressions on games and things like that. And next year in particular, I do want to attend more conferences. In fact, I'm actually looking to apply to CES 2016 now. I'm actually gonna fill out the application sometime this week. And I asked my friend, you know, Jake, if he wants to go with me, and I think that'd be awesome. You know, have the two of us go, and he can help me out with filming, and I can also be checking out You know, the CES is really easy to get into. You can get tickets to CES. You don't need to be part of the media to get in. But I'm going to apply for a media badge because you do get some extra perks with getting in reviews and getting into secret, you know, secret areas, I guess, VIP sections. So that's why I want to do the media the whole media badge thing. And but even if I don't get that, I can still just purchase the ticket, and that's fine. That's in Las Vegas, and I can drive to Las Vegas. It's like 4 to 5 hours away from where I live is Las Vegas, so it's not terribly too far, you know, and then I could just cover the expense with, you know, hotel. They'll probably have rates and stuff because of CES that's going on. But there's just all this cool stuff that I'm looking forward to bringing you guys, you know, in particular. And next month is going to be huge. Next month when I build the new PC, it's going to be awesome. Allow me to bring higher quality content to you guys. I'm gonna get the new Elgato capture card when I have cash in a few weeks, and so I'll be able to put out full 1080p 60 frames per second videos and no longer have to do the 720p 60 or 1080p 30 bullshit that I have to do with my current capture card. And so it's like a lot of really great, exciting stuff coming out within, you know, just a few couple of weeks, some big changes, and it's all gonna be for the better. So this video is really just a thank you. I just want to, you guys have just been so supportive. I mean, I love that I can stream and that people watch the streams and people are into the streams too, like people asking me questions. And by any means, I stream here on YouTube, by the way. So I think it's easier for me to stream on YouTube because my audience is here on YouTube. If I go to Twitch, it's not hard. I can just put up a link or a video or whatever and say, hey, I'm streaming to Twitch. But the thing with Twitch is that there's a different audience at Twitch, and Twitch, you have to immediately have Twitch set it to upload to your YouTube channel. It's like you have to go into the settings and have it archive to the YouTube channel, or I think it may just archive on Twitch. This way I can do, you know, the playthroughs of Halo 5 on YouTube. My whole audience is on YouTube, so it's easier for them, and then the archive stream gets immediately uploaded to the channel, and so there's like no work on my part, and you guys get the good content, good quality. And I've been doing face cam as well, so yeah, just huge stuff. You know, just more things coming up. You know, especially the higher quality content and things. It's going to be fantastic. So yeah, a lot of really exciting things. I just wanted to say once again, thank you. Whether you're joining me from the GameStop video that you watched that I did 3 years ago, or whether you are, you know, you found my streams randomly and you're watching the streams, you're into the streams, or whether you're, you know, just been a subscriber of mine for the past few years or so, you guys, you know, really mean a lot to me. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. There'd be no point in me being here if you weren't watching it. And so, you know, what I'm going to be working really hard on is making sure that that content stays the same typical style that you guys love. Everything you love from the content, just higher quality, sort of. Not so much corporate, but there is diversified and better quality content for you guys. So, you know, it's not kind of like, oh, I'll just put up a camera and whatever. Maybe I'll have some splash screens or something like that. Green screens I have set up in my closet I can put up. So yeah, you know, and reviews too. You know, I said I do a review on Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. The game's like a few months old. Who would watch that, to be honest? That's kind of been my problem with doing reviews. But do you guys still want that Metal Gear Solid 5 review? If you do, I'll do it, and I'll do it with the new format that I discussed, where I kind of want it to be like an interview style. I think maybe instead of doing Metal Gear Solid 5, I'll just review Halo 5 Guardian since it's a shorter game. So let me know. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching the video. I hope you're excited, you know, just for the cool stuff that's going to be coming up. CES looks like a definite possibility, so that's going to be awesome for next year. We'll discuss that more, you know, as we get closer. We're still like a few months away from that. Paris Games Week is going to be streamed tomorrow at 10 a.m. I believe Sony has a press conference stream tomorrow at 10 a.m., which is really exciting. And I may cover that and may do a video of my thoughts on that. Halo 5 this week, a full campaign playthrough on stream. Some multiplayer gameplay for you guys. Not too much, because I know you, based on the survey results, you guys said you didn't want a lot of multiplayer videos, rather just kind of one big general video of my impressions on the multiplayer, which is perfectly fine. And then just watch the channel update within the next week, because November is going to be huge. November is a lot of big changes. Not only do we have a lot of great game releases, I'm getting that new PC. That new PC is going to be built, and it's going to be fantastic. Alright, have a good one, guys, and I'll talk to you later.